could I put an amendment on that? It would include hanging by a tree also. And also, I would like to sign on to your bill, sir.
We've got to acknowledge that there is a problem, a cultural problem on the Hill. There are a few, whether it's intentional or not, who come across as practicing a type of quiet bigotry. I'm not going to let hate multiply and create more hate, but I tell you, I'm still not over it.
If you thought Republicans had reached their lowest point, you're wrong. During a Tennessee House Criminal Justice Committee hearing, state lawmakers debated a bill that adds firing squads to the state's methods of execution.
Some people, when they kill other people, when they commit these heinous crimes like I'm talking about, like first-degree murder, they give up their right to life. But we need to make sure that these executions get done more quickly, and this is the most humane way. If you want to look at humane way, and the most effective way to do it is by a firing squad.
Then, Representative Paul Sherrell wanted to add this amendment.
Thank you, Chairman. And thank you, Representative Powers, for bringing this. I think it's a very good idea. And I was just wondering about, could I put an amendment on that? It would include hanging by a tree also. And also, I would like to sign on to your bill, sir. Thank you.
2 days after the hearing, Sherrell gave his version of an apology and got blasted on the House floor.
I'd like to say that I regret that I used some very poor judgment in voicing my support of a colleague's bill in Criminal Justice Committee. My aggressive comments were unintended to convey my belief that for the cruelest and most horrendous crimes, a just society requires the death penalty in kind. Although a victim's family cannot be restored when an execution is carried out, a lesser punishment undermines the value we place on protecting life.
When I heard the statement, I was sad and I was mad at the same time. I couldn't believe that I was hearing that. And of all committees, a justice committee, the irony, a justice committee. What allowed me to hold my tongue at the time, because I try not to speak when I know that my emotions are going to displace my ration and my logic, was Dr. King. Returning hate for hate only multiplies hate. Adding a deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars. I would challenge all of you who are like-minded, of goodwill, to do as I do, to make an effort to be better behind this. It's not only the representative who spoke those words who needs to work. All of us need to work, but those who are silent in the face of those comments really need to work. It evokes the sordid history of not just Tennessee, but of America, of those days when lynchings were a common practice, when due process was denied to black men whenever a white man decided to. And I don't need to hear anybody talk about it wasn't me, that I wasn't alive back then. Let's have a grown folks conversation. I wasn't alive back then either, but I can assure you that multi-generational trauma still exists, not in only myself, but in all black folks who are in America today.